Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is ZESTA HERBAL Soap Skincare and Lifestyle. I'm going to address a question I always get asked. How do I make herbal soap? How do I use fruits and herbs in making soaps? I'm going to answer this question today and I'm going to also drop a recipe. So please do well to listen and watch this video to the very end. Okay,
Making soap is
so
a
now
fun and exciting
making
thing
your
to make, to do,
soap using
and
herbs
it
or
looks
fruits
easy.
is just the
But it's
same
not that
as
easy if you
making
want to
any
get
other
it right.
soap.
Believe
The
me.
only difference is that you're
You can
using
imagine
herbs
waking up early in the
or
morning, going to
fruits
the
in them.
market, you go, you
Usually
select
you go
fruits,
for
you
fruits
look for
that are not
transportation,
too
you
overripe,
process them, and then you
especially
make
if
your
you know you
soap.
want to store the puree
It
or you're
seems
not going to
easy,
use
but
the
it's not
fruits
that easy.
immediately.
Here at ZESTA
As you can
Herbal
see here,
Soap,
these are my pawpaw, and I didn't
we
get pawpaw that are too
essentially
ripe
use food.
because they are
Now
much
food we dey use make
and I'm not
soap.
going to use
Our
all at
oil
once.
na food
I
colour.
actually blended this
Our
pawpaw,
additives na
both
food.
the back and the
See all this
seed I
pawpaw
didn't
now
remove
as we dey
because
wash
all
am.
of them are
No be only
beneficial
pawpaw we go buy
to the
that day o.
skin.
We
Okay,
buy
I
watermelon there,
washed them, not
we buy
only the pawpaw, there
pawpaw,
were also
we
oranges
buy
and
different things.
watermelons.
See the pawpaw
And you
medicine
should
na we
get
dey chop.
food grade. As you can see, I'm
The
eating
pawpaw
them.
come
Get
plenty.
food grade. Don't go and get
We sure
the
na
one
im
that
we use.
is not good
If for say
or the one that
soap
is
na
spoiled.
food,
Get the ones that
we
are
go
good
fit
so that
chop
all
am.
the benefits will also be transferred
Oranges
to the
o, we
skin.
buy.
Okay, so you can puree and keep in the fridge so that anytime you want to make your soap, you use both the leaves and the fruits. Okay, you can see this is a soap that was made using shea butter, but it had fruits in it. This one do not have any herb. Any soap that you make with herbs in it, the color will change to brown. So for this one, for example, if you want this kind of color, you have to use something like cucumbers. Do you understand? Or oranges to make the soap. But if not, if you want a light color like this, using something like carrots or using something like watermelon or turmeric or roots like turmeric or herbs like bitter leaf as you saw me plucking or neem, it will change your soap to a brown color naturally. For example, this one is a herbal soap. Mm? This one has neem in it. It has turmeric in it. It has bitter leaf. It has goat milk in it. You understand? And the natural color of this soap is brown. Because most of my soaps, or almost all of my soaps, I either add one herb or one fruit or the other. My soaps tend to look the same if I leave them in their natural color. All of them will look brown. So to differentiate them, I usually add colors to them. Like this is neem soap now. So you can see I added green color to the soap. Down is neem, up is turmeric. You understand? But the ingredients are basically the same. The only difference is the one on top do not have neem, the one under do not have turmeric, and the one on top, that's the lighter colored one, do not have neem in it. It is more of turmeric, but it's the same ingredients. The one under has more of neem in it. That's why you can see these two color separations. To save me from using two molds, I just did everything in one place. You can do that. Do you understand? So, but generally, you just follow your recipe, your good recipe that you have or that you have formulated. But remember to always add your super fat in your bathing soap so that your soap will not itch or irritate the skin. Then you calculate your herbal puree or your herbal powders and add. And as I promised you, I'm going to drop a recipe. And another thing you cannot do without is you cannot do without having a good cutter. So that at the end of the day, the shape of your soap will come out. It will have that professional like finish so that it looks neat, and also so that you'll be able to package well. Because if the shape of the soap is okay, if you're packaging, the packaging also will come out well. Especially if you're doing something like shrink wrapping or you're going to use your own paper packaging by yourself. But if you're using a cardboard or you're using a box, it might not affect it in any way, but it's better your soaps all have the same shape. So that's just it. You can also make your bathing soap using either hot process, cold process, or semi-hot process. It depends on you. Okay, but with cold process, you have to allow it have a longer cure time compared to hot process that does not require a longer cure time like cold process. Okay, you also have to take note of the type of herb or fruit you're using. For example, you cannot put too much of neem in a soap and use the same amount for you can use more of moringa, for example, but you can't use a lot of neem. You can use more of cucumbers, but you can't use a lot of lemons in soap. Those are also some other things you have to take note of. Okay, so as I promised you, I'm going to drop the recipe, which I believe I've dropped somewhere along the video for those of you that watched up to this part. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you.